Good morning, students. In the previous class, I had taught nutrition. I think all of you were clear about nutrition. What is nutrition? What are different type of nutritions? Autotrophic nutrition and heterotrophic nutrition. Today, I am going to teach you nutrition in plants. In plants, nutrition, how it occurs. First question is, okay, what is the mode of nutrition in plant? It is photosynthetic mode of nutrition. In this way, you can say that plants perform photoautotropic mode of nutrition. And through this mode of nutrition, food, glucose, is formed from inorganic raw materials, CO2 and H2O, water, in presence of sunlight with the help of chlorophyll. This method of formations process is photosynthesis. Thus we can say that photosynthesis is a process of formation of glucose from carbon dioxide and water. And in this process, oxygen is evolved. And this evolution of oxygen exclusively from water. The oxygen of carbon dioxide is not utilized in releasing the oxygen in the atmosphere. I think the chemical equation of the photosynthesis is now clear. This is a balanced equation of photosynthesis. 6 molecules of carbon dioxide and 12 molecules of water combines to form 1 molecule of glucose and 6 molecules of water and 6 molecules of oxygen. Since oxygen is a gas, it evolves into the atmosphere. If you see this equation in the form of reaction, then photosynthesis can be defined as it is a biochemical reaction as well as oxidation reduction reaction in which carbon dioxide gas is reduced with the hydrogen of the water to form glucose, and in that process oxygen is evolved as byproduct. Now you can see, for the formation of this chemical bond of the glucose, energy of the sunlight is utilized. So it can be also defined as, in terms of thermodynamics, conversion of solar energy into chemical energy in the form of bonds of the glucose, and in thermodynamics terminology, photosynthesis can also be defined. Now, a very simple question arises: what are the raw materials for photosynthesis? As you see in the equation, first raw material is carbon dioxide and another raw material is water. Now, second question is, what are the different conditions necessary for the photosynthesis? These conditions are, in addition to these raw material, that is CO2 and water, another condition is sunlight and chlorophyll. These are two different questions. What are the raw materials for photosynthesis? what are the conditions for the photosynthesis, and this is the chemical equation of the balanced chemical equation of the photosynthesis. Now question arises how the raw materials are available to the site of formation of the photosynthesis. Site, what are the site of the photosynthesis? The real site of the photosynthesis is chloroplast, generally found in the leaves of the plant. The basic, since it is a basic process, it occurs inside the cell, but inside the cell also in the chloroplast. Chloroplast is the site where photosynthesis really occurs. Now, chloroplast is inside the cell of the leaf, and raw materials are available in the atmosphere and in the soil. Question then arises how the raw materials are made available to the site of the photosynthesis, that is chloroplast present in the plant. The carbon dioxide, the source of the carbon dioxide is atmospheric air, and this atmospheric air's carbon dioxide diffuses through the stomata present inside the leaf. Then again one question arises, what is stomata? Stomata is the aperture, pores present in the epidermis of leaf, and once the air diffuses through the stomata inside the mesophyll cells, it diffuses easily through the intercellular spaces to each and every cell of the mesophyll, from where it diffuses inside the cell and made available to the chloroplast. The source of the water is soil water, and this water is absorbed by the root hairs of root by the process of osmosis. Once the water enters inside the root hair, it is transported upward through the stem to the leaves through the xylem. In the leaf, it diffuses inside the cell, and in the cell now CO2 and water both are made available, and if the incoming sunlight is absorbed by the pigments present inside the leaf, then one molecule of chlorophyll participate and help to combine them to form glucose. In this way, we have become clear about these topics. What is the mode of nutrition in plants? Second, you have become clear about the definition of the photosynthesis. What are the raw materials for photosynthesis? What are the different conditions necessary for photosynthesis? What is the chemical equation of the photosynthesis, and how the raw materials are made available to the made available to the site. Now last one more question. What is the importance of photosynthesis? The first importance is release of oxygen into the atmosphere, which helps in balancing the oxygen carbon dioxide concentration. Second importance is the formation of this glucose, this glucose formation. Second importance is the formation of glucose. And third, extra glucose stored makes the biomass of the plant, which is utilized as wood, or if it is buried inside the earth, it is transformed into coal. In this way, now I think the whole topic is now clear. I have given the text material at your side. See the text material, and in the next class you would study the procedure of this photosynthesis. As you see, this is not a one step reaction. It occurs in two phases. How the whole process is completed would be studied in next class.